this is Business with Dave. In this video, I'm going to be going through some quick fire, useful tips to best create the first impressions for your customers, particularly if they come into your market store, your shop, your restaurant, your cafe business as well. This is all about building rapport, building customer relationship, building trust, building care, and everything you need to do in order to get customers to have that best first impressions. Doesn't cost you anything, just costs you a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, and everything is so simple that anyone can do. But yeah, before I jump into this video, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are all awesome, and if you haven't already, do subscribe at the end of this video. It'll be much appreciated. But yeah, let's jump straight into this video. So the first thing you want to do, you want to greet your customers. Obviously, hello, how are you is just fine. But if you know the customer's name, impress your customers by saying, hello Greg, you're right. And already good first impressions. They know you know them. Maybe you know their order, but that's one thing you'll get on later. But it's that knowing that customer's name where it's the whole next level of customer service, because the name is the most important part to someone, because ideally that's their identity. So if you get to know their names, it shows that you actually care, which is great, because you do care and they'll care for you back because you care, and it's a good greeting as well. The second thing is smiling. Super easy, you should know this, but a lot of people don't do it because a lot of people think that they have to have a sour face. But do smile when you greet, do smile when you have an opportunity to smile, because it brightens people's day quite a lot of the times. And I think once customers know that you're in a good mood, you're happy, they will feel in a good mood and they will feel happy too. And vice versa, if you feel miserable, if you feel sad, it's kind of like a reflection thing where customers will reflect off you and they might feel something, and if they already feel bad, they're going to feel even worse. Do smile. Your body language needs to be good as well. Just feel relaxed. Don't be tense, and just be chilled really, because smiling through the mask as well. If you still need to wear a mask, you can use your eyes, which is great because now you're smiling with your eyes as well. So do practice your smiling underneath the mask, and get that first good impression. The next thing is giving that honest feedback, honest opinion, honest expertise, and honest knowledge of what you have. When customers approach you, yes, you're doing the hello, you're doing a greeting, you're doing a smiling. If they have any questions, you are there to provide that knowledge. When you show that knowledge, you show that you know what you're talking about, you know that you can cater to the customer's needs. And if you're not quite sure, don't say that you're sure. 100% don't say that. If you're not sure, just let the customers know, I'm not sure, but I could find out for you, or let me just give me a bit more time and just have a look into it. Don't give any miscommunication or misinformation, because that's the thing that could really damage customer relationship, damage your product, and damage your business if anything goes wrong with what you otherwise said. So do consider making sure that you give your answers quite honestly. You have knowledge of what you're doing, and I think it shows where if you can best advise your customers, then they will build that trust in you, and if that's exactly what will come out of what you trusted and they do like what you offer, they're more likely to come back, either buy the same thing or ask for another recommendation, and you build that rapport and that first impression as well as you go along. Next thing is finding out more information. Sometimes you'll be talking to your customers, you'll again be asking how are they and how's work, and maybe you'll talk about family, what you're doing on a weekend, kind of just general conversational starters and stuff like that. And if you can sort of build that interaction, build that customer rapport, get customers talking about themselves, and if there's something going on, you can offer an ear to that as well. Remembering kids' names, their family members. These are small things that a lot of people take for granted and they just don't want to do it. But for me, I find it super fun. For me, I find it super interesting. when customers get to know you and they ask you questions, it's only right that you ask for it back, and hopefully you could remember. If you can remember kids' names and their favorite dishes or favorite music, that's good first impression. Why the hell is he remembering all this stuff if he's seeing hundreds of people day in day out? It's literally because I find it interesting, I find it fun, I find that building that customer relationship is super important, not only for my business but socially. It makes me happy to see other people happy, and I think that's exactly what people will love to see and love to support about your business, if they see you're passionate about it and you love what you're doing. But it's finding out the little information that if you can remember, and then you can impress them in the next visit, the next conversation, then it's literally like a catch up with a friend. You speak one week and then the next week you ask, oh, how was this event? How's your kids? How's school and stuff like that? How's work? You're building that relationship. You're building on information after information. You're building on names after names, and that's literally how you give good customer service, good first impressions. And lots of businesses should do that, and a lot of people don't do that. So that's a bit of a struggle. So do it for your business, because that will benefit you a lot. Another great way to impress your customers is literally to create that communication where if you can encourage your customers to give you feedback, then at least they could talk about maybe stuff that they can improve on your products, what they liked about it, what they disliked. You engaging with your customers, you getting to be in their shoes and them inputting into your business, that's another way of in order to keep customers engaged into what you're doing, your products that you're making, and hopefully will tell their friends and family about you as well. Because there's that whole feedback loop, you improving and they're on your journey as well, and them being involved, that's the whole involvement, that's the whole following kind of thing. And I think people love to follow people they like. They love to follow people and businesses that do well and contribute to the community and business and lifestyles overall. So do create that sort of environment, do create that need for people to carry on sharing what you're doing, which is ever so important, because that first impression is so important, but that second, third, fifth, 10th, 20th, 30th, 100th impression, it needs to be consistent, it needs to be the same. And once you take that fun into it, it's so easy to do consistently as well. And I think once you take into account all of the points I've spoken about, so from the start to the middle to the end as well, the last bit obviously you want to be doing is thank your customers. Be grateful that they've come to you and not someone else. Be thankful for that they are repeatedly coming back, they're continuously getting to know you, they're continuously supporting you, maybe through a loyalty card scheme. They stamp, get some free stuff, stamp, yeah, free stuff, and that customer loyalty is building. Because that first impression, again, ever so important, but as much as that is as well, you want to be thankful. Thank you so much for coming. Have a lovely day, have a nice day, have a good weekend. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Hopefully you don't work too hard and just like take a chill. Just be polite, be natural, encourage your customers to have a good rest of the day. And I think that last impression is obviously just as important as the first one, but it's that consistency. It's that consistently being happy and engaging with your customers that will come through, and hopefully once they come into your door and leave out, they'll feel even better before they came in. So I think that's what you want to be doing. That's what good customer service is. That is what good first impressions are all about. Again, a lot of people don't do it, but do it for your business, because that's the thing that will cost you nothing, will make you stand out, and it shows that you care and you love what you do. That's what you need to do, guys. Share that you love what you're doing. Respond to every messages that you get. Help as many people as you can through your recommendations, not just the highest price thing that you're selling. Do recommend the thing that is best for your customers, even if it's slightly a lower price, because that's the trust. They don't think that you're trying to scam them into buying the most expensive thing if it doesn't suit them. Do recommend what is best, build that trust, build that first impressions, keep those customers coming back. Hopefully that will end into repeat business for more customer loyalty. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, like this video and consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to see those subscribers to go up like always, and I thank you so much to everyone who has already subscribed, because literally I am mind blown with the amount of support that is going into this video, into this channel, so I really appreciate it so much. I've been Business with Dave. I'll see you next video. Take care.